So did the inlays change? Like I've talked to some guitar gearheads, and these guys are, oh, maple fretboard versus rosewood and all that kind of stuff. Do the
Mm.
inlays actually make any noticeable difference to the sound?
No, not at all. No, I only inlay on the neck, the fretboard and the headstock.
Yeah.
I don't inlay the top and do other things that some people do. That would affect the sound. But no, we're inlaying into semi-precious materials, but they have a hardness to them that's not too far away from the ebony that I'm inlaying into, which is the densest wood on the instrument. And I only do ebony fretboards, and they are in that role, whether it's on a violin or a guitar, or because it can handle the wear, because it's dense and heavy. And so, no, you're not affecting it. You're just shallow. You're like 1.2 millimeters deep into the surface, and with other harder materials.
How do you fret it then? I mean, the frets must go deeper than the inlay, right?
Oh yeah, there's cuts already in the fretboard for the slots. Fret wire, it comes in spools of wire, is actually a T shape with that rounded bead on the top, and then a thing coming down the bottom with perforations that stick out. And as you hammer it in, it's those perforations that grab into the wood. And so when I inlay on the fretboard, the inlay stops shy of the fret. Like there's about a half a millimeter away from the fret slot, so that I can hammer in and pull them out. And in 20 years you're going to need refretting. You'll wear through the frets, and you have to be able to get them out and put new ones in without damaging anything.
How many times can you refret a neck?
Oh, well, as often as necessary, really. It's only if you've done it a number of times and you're chewing up the fret slots, you're going to have to do a bit of restoration work on the slots and fill it with something so that the frets will grab. Yeah. Or you can epoxy or glue in frets, which is an established potential way of fretting.
Is there a difference? People talk about stainless steel frets and base frets and all that. Is there really much difference between that and what do the standard frets make? Nickel or something?
Yeah, it's nickel silver. That's what they call it. And it's an amalgam, of course. It's a relatively soft metal, but still good wear. That's the standard. I haven't personally used stainless steel. I know some people who do, and I know really the whole point of that is wear. Those things will last a lot longer, but they're much more difficult to work with.